sick in it, tire forward and spit like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it, I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop, that's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the vibe, and I don't got time for that. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time for. I got the booze, stack with me, don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, don't waste my time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Up next, a good one in the NFC West and a wild card rematch from a year ago, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch it. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Jake moving out for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Niners 7, Seahawks 0.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. Smith going to look to throw right away. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down and 2. You look at this Niner defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First down.
And Walker once more. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Give to Walker on the read option. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Cunningham. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks march right down the field on the opening drive to take a first-quarter lead. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. The Niners at 7 and 5 now of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
On the Seahawks 49-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. And they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd and 5.
On play action, now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Quentin Johnston from 17 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield. So a solid return to the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. Slot man moves right.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Geno. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Well, a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit, is that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Rodgers on first down. And this is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Here's Rodgers. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He'll let this go for Adams.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Extra points right now for Moody.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
And that is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Quick throw here to Johnston. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He gets it to Johnston. Touchdown, 49ers! Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it with the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Now they'll send Adams in motion left. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. The final shot here before break. Smith. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Smith. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now Geno. He'll find Metcalf. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw, Smith. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Walker now at first and 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's a second and 5. Sticking with Walker on second down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th. Smith fighting through pressure. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and his 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
At the 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Rodgers wants to change the look.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And now an audible here into something else. Rodgers again now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Seahawks 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. There he goes, left side. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now Geno on 1st down. Finding Walker complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett with career touchdown number 60. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Seahawks 21. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rodgers. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly wants some explaining to do.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the 49ers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. 2nd and 10, Smith again. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Devin Bush from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
14-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Cunningham looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have
touchdown. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
On play action, now Rodgers. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got another one to Johnston. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Rodgers to throw once more. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
At the 9-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Quentin Johnston, a 9-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
56. Seahawks 28.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Play action. It's Smith. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
5 yards on the
Cunningham to throw. See this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers looking to throw. Right side, and he finds Gray. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Here's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the